Hi, Kate. After 2 weeks of using these two techniques, how do you feel? Do you feel like your performance has improved much?
Yeah, definitely.
Your confidence has gone up,
Yeah?
and your aggression? How are your aggression levels?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, are you having any issues with the techniques? Or are they going around fine? How's listening to music
Oh, yeah, listen to me, it's alright, yeah.
and using imagery?
Yes, alright. I'm having some trouble imagining sort of the taste and the feel and the smell and doing it.
Oh, really? Um, well, we could change it a bit to make it a bit easier for you. So instead of trying to get all five senses in once, we could just start off. So have you been having any trouble with like seeing and hearing? Like imagining what you'd be seeing, imagine what you'd be hearing in that circumstance.
No, not really, yes. I kind of got that.
Yeah, so we could just go back to those two. So you're used to getting those two in and just slowly add in the other ones. So what about if for the first week we just used sight, hearing, and then what you're feeling as well. So we just use three senses to begin with for the third week now.
Yeah?
Yeah. So if you're scoring a goal, you could add in the feeling of sort of your foot hitting the ball, or like feeling feeling the ball roll between your feet as you're dribbling around defenders, that sort of thing.
Yeah?
Um, yeah, and then we could just add it in. So week 4, you could just add in the smell. So I don't know what the smell would be: mud on your clothes, freshly cut grass, deep heat you've just had to put on. Can you imagine any of those, like picture them?
Yeah, I can think of
So just, you don't have to worry about them for the next week, but the week after, just imagine just try and come up with some things before you start doing the imagery that you would smell, and then just try and factor those in.
Yeah.
And then by week 5, after our next interview, we can just talk about it again, and then hopefully add taste as well as the
Yeah.
final one.
Yeah.
So does that make you feel more comfortable about using imagery?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so if we go to your goals now, back to your smart target, sorry. So your short-term one was, I'll be listening to music in the morning before a game for about 20 minutes twice a week by the end of week 2. Do you feel like you've accomplished this?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, good, nice. So we'll move on to we will be moving on to our medium-term goal, which is to listen to music on the way to a game for 30 minutes twice a week. So we'll still do listen to music on the same days. So the Wednesday and the Saturday, we'll just listen to 30 minutes of music instead of 20.
Yeah?
And we'll do it on the way to a game. So do you go in like a team bus?
Yeah, with a minibus.
Yeah, so you just have a little moment, just like 30 minutes before you get there, just put your music on, start listening to it yourself, getting in the zone, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
For imagery, we said by the end of week 2, you'll be carrying out imagery for 5 minutes twice a week. Do you feel like you've accomplished this?
Yeah.
So we'll move on to your medium-term goal, which was I'll be carrying out imagery for 10 minutes 3 times a week by the end of week 4. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking at your schedule, you have Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays free, all evening. Do you think you could do any of those ones?
Yeah, the Sunday maybe, the Wednesday.
The Wednesday I think would be best.
Yeah?
Yeah, just because that's in the middle of sort of like your training week.
Okay,
So you
yeah,
can
it's probably a good idea, yeah.
add that in, and it's after your match, so you can sort of picture what happened in that match, things that maybe you could feel confident about
Yeah?
in that match. So we could add that in, and then 10 minutes, so we'll just increase the time as well.
Yeah.
So just 5 minutes going up to 10, because you can do it for a bit longer now, used to the skill.
Yeah.
And then we'll just remember slowly factor in those things, slowly factor in those other senses as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you have any other questions at all to ask me?
No, I think that's everything.
Alright, so I'll see you in 2 weeks then.
Yeah.
Okay, take care.